Good morning, Bay Area. This is John Payne, the host of Real Estate Radio Bay Area, on the Bay Area's exclusive home for Fox News Radio, 9:10 a.m. And this is the RateWatch Now Daily Update Report. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Here is a snapshot of how the market ended on Friday. You can see, and this is becoming a little typical on Fridays. That if you've been following me for a while, you've seen it over the last couple of week ends where people are just taking profits for the weekend, and it kind of tells you that the market is a little unsteady. At the same time, though, this is also indicative of we are trading inside of the range, which I'll show you in a moment. What's going to make rates go up today? We have the Dow, which is actually rallying. This is pretty much due to the G20 meeting that's going on. And if you don't know what the G20 meeting is, that's all about balancing out trade. I'm not really sure how much balancing trade is really going to help our economy, but the Dow tends to think so. So therefore, the Dow is really taking off on this news, being very optimistic. What's going to make rates go down today is existing home sales. Now, you can view this two ways. Existing home sales were actually up 10% over last month, and that's 4.5 million units were actually moved. However, that's down 19% from last year. So this could really go on either side, but I'm going to be optimistic and keep it on this side because it is better than last month, and it does give you an indication that, again, the economy is starting to stabilize and we're starting to move in the right direction. Huge news week this week. A lot of great things that I look for: GDP, Case-Shiller, consumer confidence, durable goods. Those are really the big indexes that I really look for to see what's going on in the mortgage market. So far, what's going on in the Dow today? Excuse me. What's going on in the mortgage-backed securities today? Pretty much sideways trading, which is to be expected. I do believe, though, if the Dow continues on its course, it's going to add pressure, though, to the mortgage-backed security and bonds, and we're going to see that start to push down towards the trend. 44 lenders have repriced for the better versus 11 for the worse. Here's a snapshot of what the market has been doing. Huge gap up opening. A lot of this has to do with the existing home sale. Also, Bernanke is speaking. I would say right now, but I'm a little late this morning. He was speaking early this morning, and the big topic was about home sales. And I'll wait to get the transcripts to talk about that tomorrow if there's anything important in there that he said. But based on existing home sales and the fact that the Fed is actually speaking, we get a huge open again. With the Dow rallying the way it is, this could, by the day, push it down. You can see we opened up way up here and it's been going down a little bit so far. So I'm expecting that downward pressure to continue due to the Dow rallying on the G20 information. In summary, lots of Fed speak today, including Bernanke, on housing. Existing home sales were better than last month, but worse than last year. Big news week. GDP, which is the big grand poobah of it all, determining what our economy is going to do. Consumer confidence and everything else is coming out. The Dow seems overly happy about the G20 meeting, which I already gave my opinion about that. Enough said. And the rallying Dow could drag on bonds as the day continues. Mortgage-backed security is bouncing perfectly within the trading range that has been set up. That's all I have for you today, Bay Area. If you would know anyone that could benefit from my morning updates, please pay it forward. Also, don't forget to tune in every Saturday on 9:10 a.m., the exclusive home for Fox News Radio. And my show airs from noon to 1 p.m. Until tomorrow, Bay Area.